The Strong Man. Once upon a time, there lived a man named Sino Gorobe. One night, when he was passing Tanusaki Bridge, a young woman approached him. "Please hold this baby for a while," she said, and after leaving the baby with Gorobe, she went away. Gorobe stood there holding the baby. Suddenly, it began to grow heavier. Gorobe was a brave man and clutched it severely. After a while, the woman came back and thanked him. She offered Gorobe money for his help, but he refused it, saying that he did not want any money. "Then I will give you strength," said the woman, and handed him a towel as she left. The next day, when Gorobe wiped his face with the towel, he tore it in half as he twisted it. When he twisted it again, it tore into 4 pieces. Now he knew what great strength had been bestowed upon him. Oiko and the Stone. Once upon a time, there lived a strong woman named Oiko in the village of Ishibashi in Omi. This year, the village faced a drought. The people turned the water away and prevented it from flowing into Oiko's rice paddy. At night, when everyone was asleep, she took a big rock and put it in the middle of the ditch to stop the water from running. The next morning, the villagers woke up and were astonished to see that the big rock had stopped the flow of water. They tried to remove the stone but could not even move it. So they went to Oiko's house to apologize. "Please remove that stone," they begged her. "We will let you have all the water you want in your field." At night, she went and moved the stone to a place where it did not obstruct the flow of water. The stone had remained there for a long time and is called the stone from Oiko's inlet. Kidayu of Hida. Kidayu was a wrestler at Hida in Bungo. Slowly and steadily, his fame as a wrestler rose, and he was invited for the wrestling match in Kyoto to meet the foremost wrestler named Kokanja of Izumo. Now, Kidayu wanted to beat Kokanja and be a successful wrestler. So he stopped at the Myojin at Oimatsu in Chikozen on his way to Kyoto. There, he sincerely prayed for his victory. That night, Myojin-sama came into his dream and stood by his pillow. He told Kidayu a secret. He said that when the mother of Kokanja of Izumo was bearing him, she ate iron sand every day. She wanted to give birth to the strongest wrestler in Japan. That was why Kokanja was as strong as iron. Now let me tell you the secret. Once, his mother ate a muskmelon. For this reason, there is one soft place on his body. It is above his brow, said Mugen. Kidayu hit Kokanja on the soft place and won. Two bolts of white cloth. Once upon a time, a bride and her mother-in-law were getting ready for the May festival. They took the May doll out of the box and got into an argument. This doll is called Tawara Toda. The bride said, "No, it's Hachimantaro." The mother-in-law said, neither of them was ready to give up, and the argument continued. Finally, they agreed to take it to the priest the next day to decide. The mother-in-law acted smart. That night, she quietly took a bolt of white cloth to the temple and asked the priest to let her win. After she had returned, the bride took a bolt of white cloth and said the same thing to the priest. The next morning, they went together and asked the priest. The priest laughed and answered, "This is neither Tawara Toda or Hachimantaro. Both of you gave me a bolt of white cloth, but it is of no use. It is named Nitan no Shiro." The Silence Race. Once there lived a couple who liked mochi more than anything else. One night, they made a huge amount of mochi and ate a lot. At last, only a little was left. Tonight, let's see who can keep still the longest. The one who wins will have the remaining mochi, the wife said. They agreed. Unfortunately, a thief entered the house and went all around searching for things. Both the husband and the wife saw the thief but kept quiet. If they said anything, they would lose the mochi, so they kept a hold on themselves. The thief took advantage of the situation and started scattering things all over. Thereafter, he opened the cupboard and took out the mochi box. When the wife saw this, she could not stand it. At once she said, "Oh, that thief is carrying off the mochi." The husband, instead of looking at the thief, said, "That mochi is mine now." The Proud Samurai. Once upon a time, there was a proud samurai. One day it so happened that he had to spend the night at a farmhouse in the country. The farmer asked him to cover himself with the straw matting as it was too cold. "I have fought so many battles, and when I slept in the open in the battlefield, I never needed anything over me," boasted the samurai. And he lay down to sleep on the bare floor. At night, it became too cold and he felt uncomfortable. When he could no longer bear the cold floor, he woke the farmer up The samurai asked him, "Farmer, do you make the rats in this house wash their feet?" "No, we don't do anything like that," replied the farmer. "Don't you? Then they will spoil my clothes when they run over them. Get me a straw mat and I will put my clothes on it to protect them." The samurai said, Thanks for watching. Do like, share, subscribe to Sahil Book House.